Chapter 4. Integration of Stoic Principles. Integrating Stoic principles into everyday life offers a compelling blueprint for achieving a balanced and fulfilling existence. Embracing Stoic values such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance can guide individuals in navigating life's challenges with integrity and purpose. This chapter explores the practical application of these ancient teachings, inviting readers to delve into how they can align their personal goals with Stoic virtues to foster enhanced well-being. By understanding the intersection between timeless philosophical wisdom and contemporary self-improvement methods, individuals can embark on a journey toward living more intentional and meaningful lives. Throughout this chapter, readers will uncover ways to incorporate Stoic principles into daily routines effectively. The discussion spans various facets of life, from aligning personal values with Stoic ideals to crafting actionable steps that embody resilience and adaptability. Through introspection and reflection, individuals are encouraged to assess areas where Stoicism can enrich their personal development. As readers progress, they will explore practical exercises such as journaling, gratitude practices, and mental rehearsal techniques, all tailored to reinforce consistency in applying Stoic values. These insights not only provide strategic guidance but also illustrate how ancient philosophies offer valuable tools for managing modern-day complexities, ultimately empowering individuals to lead lives of clarity and purpose. Aligning personal goals with Stoic virtues. Incorporating Stoic principles into personal goals and values creates a framework that not only supports decision-making, but also crafts a life rich in fulfillment. The teachings of Stoicism, with their timeless wisdom, provide a clear and pragmatic approach to enhancing one's inner landscape by establishing a connection between personal values and Stoic virtues. This alignment serves as a roadmap for navigating complex decisions, ensuring they are made with integrity and purpose. Ancient Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius emphasize the importance of virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By mapping these ideals onto personal values, individuals can form a set of guiding principles that influence their actions and choices. For instance, someone who values personal growth might draw from the Stoic virtue of wisdom by seeking knowledge not just for its own sake, but for its application in everyday scenarios. Practically, this could mean prioritizing learning opportunities or cultivating curiosity about diverse perspectives, thus enriching life experiences and fostering greater self-awareness. Identifying where Stoic principles enhance personal growth is crucial. It begins with introspection, assessing current life aspects such as career, relationships, or personal development, and identifying gaps where Stoic concepts might offer guidance. Imagine a person striving for personal growth. They could integrate the Stoic commitment to resilience by embracing challenges as opportunities for development rather than obstacles to be avoided. This shift in mindset encourages perseverance through adversity, aligning daily actions with long-term aspirations for improvement. To truly benefit from the insights of Stoicism, regular reflection on how these values guide actions is vital. Such reflection ensures that one's intentions align with their behavior, fostering a sense of consistency and reliability in personal conduct. A practical way to engage in this reflection might be through journaling, a practice endorsed by many Stoics, where individuals can document instances where they successfully applied Stoic principles or, conversely, areas needing more attention. This ongoing process of reflection helps to reinforce the relevance of Stoicism in shaping a purposeful life path. Equally important is the application of Stoic principles to personal goals. A key tenet of Stoicism is focusing on what we can control while accepting what we cannot change. When individuals apply this principle to goal setting, they cultivate resilience and adaptability. For example, instead of becoming disheartened by setbacks in achieving career milestones, a Stoic-minded individual would focus on actionable steps within their control, such as acquiring new skills or nurturing professional relationships. This ability to adapt underlines a broader Stoic lesson. Life's unpredictability necessitates flexibility and an ongoing commitment to personal growth, regardless of circumstances. Stoicism's emphasis on understanding the dichotomy of control, is particularly useful in managing stress and maintaining peace of mind. By concentrating efforts on controllable factors, individuals can alleviate unnecessary anxiety about external uncertainties. In doing so, they free themselves to invest energy in meaningful pursuits that reflect their core values and contribute to their well-being. Such focus enables one to develop robust coping mechanisms, which are essential in facing life's inevitable challenges. Moreover, applying these principles consistently cultivates a mindset characterized by patience and humility. The Stoic acceptance of imperfection fosters self-compassion, acknowledging that mistakes are part of the human experience and valuable learning moments. This perspective is empowering, allowing individuals to move forward without being weighed down by past failures or disappointments. By integrating Stoic principles into daily routines and personal ethos, people cultivate lives enriched by clarity, purpose, and satisfaction. The active engagement with these philosophies encourages thoughtful and deliberate living, where every action is assessed for its alignment with deeply held values. Through this lens, life's complexities become manageable, guided by the steady influence of Stoicism's enduring truths. Overcoming obstacles through Stoic resilience. The Stoic approach to overcoming obstacles offers profound guidance in embracing life's challenges as opportunities for growth. Central to this philosophy is the recognition that the adversities we encounter are not mere impediments, but rather integral components of our development. By shifting our perspective, Stoicism teaches us to view these challenges through a transformative lens, one that fosters personal and intellectual expansion. Consider an example from the natural world: the pearl, which forms when an oyster encounters an irritant within its shell. Instead of shunning the irritant, the oyster envelops it in layers of nacre, eventually creating something of value and beauty. Similarly, Stoicism encourages us to embrace life's irritants and transform them into valuable lessons. When we face hardships, it is through grappling with them that we develop resilience and acquire wisdom. This viewpoint shifts our mindset from dreading difficulties to anticipating the growth they precipitate. In challenging times, practicing acceptance of circumstances beyond our control becomes pivotal. The Stoics remind us that while we may not dictate events, we retain the power over our responses to them. Consider the Serenity Prayer, which aligns closely with Stoic thought, asking for the grace to accept what cannot be changed. This refrain is more than a call for passive acceptance. It is a strategic acknowledgement that relieves the undue stress and anxiety that arises from railing against the inevitable. Imagine navigating a storm at sea. While we cannot alter the course of the storm or its intensity, we can adjust our sails, steady our ship, and chart a course that best navigates through the tempest. Accepting the unpredictability of the storm does not negate effort or responsibility, but focuses our energy on what can be influenced, our actions and attitudes. Similarly, by accepting what lies beyond our grasp, we conserve emotional resources, maintaining composure amid life's inevitable turbulence. To cultivate resilience and bounce back stronger from setbacks, Stoicism provides practical mental exercises. One such practice involves visualizing potential challenges before they occur, known as premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils. By mentally rehearsing adverse scenarios, we diminish their intimidating power and prepare ourselves to handle them more effectively if they arise. This preparation is akin to an athlete visualizing their performance, readying the mind for action and reaction. A modern analogy might involve preparing for a particularly demanding presentation at work. By anticipating questions and considering possible technical hitches, you arm yourself with strategies to tackle these challenges confidently. Thus, when difficulties emerge, they merely confirm your foresight rather than derail your progress. This proactive mindset is a cornerstone of Stoic resilience, enabling individuals to recover swiftly and adaptively from whatever life throws their way. Utilizing Stoic resilience strategies, individuals learn to confront adversity with courage and wisdom, maximizing their capacity for personal fortitude. The Stoic sage, despite being an idealized figure, exemplifies the aspirational qualities of courage and wisdom. These virtues are cultivated not through extraordinary means, but through consistent application of philosophical principles to everyday life. Adversity becomes a platform for showcasing these virtues, allowing us to transcend immediate discomfort and act in alignment with deeper values. For instance, during moments of personal crisis, such as job loss or relationship rupture, the Stoic employs self-reflection, seeks to understand the larger context, and acts with integrity. They draw upon internal reservoirs of strength, guided by wisdom to discern the most fitting response. This process doesn't dismiss fear or pain, rather it acknowledges them and moves forward with a resolve fortified by clarity and ethical commitment. Stoic resilience is also deeply interwoven with living according to nature, a concept that emphasizes harmony with the rational order of the universe. Understanding this balance allows individuals to perceive obstacles not as chaotic disruptions, but as parts of a cohesive whole. When adversity strikes, it serves as a reminder of our connection to something larger than ourselves, urging us to respond not only for personal recovery, but in service of greater coherence. Creating a Stoic-inspired daily routine. Incorporating Stoic practices into daily routines not only emphasizes discipline, but also invites a profound focus on personal development. Through the repetition of Stoic exercises, individuals cultivate a disciplined mindset that centers on self-improvement and growth. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue and wisdom, provides a framework for transforming everyday actions into opportunities for self-reflection and betterment. By integrating these principles into daily life, one can begin to shape a routine that prioritizes intentionality, fostering an environment where personal growth becomes a natural outcome of steadfast practice. One practical approach is to start the day with a moment of reflection, inspired by the Stoic concept of morning meditation. This practice encourages individuals to anticipate the challenges of the day ahead while grounding themselves in the present moment. By dedicating time each morning to consider what lies within one's control and what does not, individuals set a tone of acceptance and resilience. This daily preparation helps in developing a sense of equilibrium, reducing anxiety over potential obstacles, and reinforcing a calm demeanor as one navigates through the day. Establishing consistent habits based on Stoic principles further ingrains positive behaviors and attitudes, creating a virtuous cycle of growth. Consistency is key. By repeating simple actions grounded in Stoic values, individuals reinforce their commitment to these ideals. For instance, engaging in regular gratitude exercises can shift the focus from what is lacking to appreciating what is already present. Such practices reshape one's perspective on life, encouraging humility and fostering contentment. Over time, these small yet significant changes in mindset accumulate, leading to greater emotional stability and a heightened sense of fulfillment. Designing a daily routine infused with Stoic mindfulness requires thoughtful consideration of activities that promote self-awareness and emotional balance. Mindfulness, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, invites individuals to engage fully with their experiences, observing their thoughts and emotions without judgment. A simple technique to incorporate mindfulness into daily life is through mindful breathing exercises, which can be practiced during moments of tension or stress. By focusing attention wholly on the breath, individuals learn to detach from reactive patterns and develop a more balanced response to external stimuli. Another effective strategy is journaling, a practice deeply aligned with Stoic traditions. Writing down reflections each evening regarding the day's events and personal reactions aids in cultivating clarity and understanding. It offers a space to analyze emotional responses and recognize patterns that may hinder personal growth. Through this introspective exercise, individuals gain valuable insights into their behavior and thought processes, enabling them to foster emotional agility and resilience. Prioritizing self-care and self-improvement through Stoic-inspired activities enhances overall well-being. The Stoic emphasis on rationality and virtue aligns seamlessly with modern self-care practices, which advocate for nurturing both mental and physical health. Engaging in regular physical activity, for example, not only improves bodily health, but also serves as a discipline that strengthens mental fortitude. Exercise becomes a metaphorical training ground where perseverance and dedication are honed, reflecting the Stoic ideal of enduring hardship for the sake of personal growth. Moreover, engaging in activities that nurture the mind, such as reading Stoic texts or philosophical discourse, enriches one's understanding and application of Stoic tenets. These pursuits encourage continuous learning and comprehension, reinforcing the Stoic belief in the power of knowledge and wisdom. By internalizing these teachings, individuals are better equipped to navigate life's complexities with clarity and confidence, embodying Stoic virtues in their everyday interactions. In this pursuit, it is crucial to remember that Stoicism is not about achieving perfection, but rather striving for progress. The journey toward self-improvement is ongoing, and setbacks should be viewed as opportunities for learning rather than failures. Embracing this mindset fosters resilience and persistence, essential qualities for maintaining a long-term commitment to any routine. To create a Stoic-inspired routine, it is helpful to establish a structured plan, balancing activities that nurture body, mind, and spirit. Set aside dedicated times for reflection, learning, physical health, and relaxation. Integrate rituals that align with Stoic values, such as evening gratitude sessions or purposeful solitude, allowing space for contemplation and renewal. Consistency in these practices reinforces the discipline necessary for genuine transformation and ensures that Stoic principles become a guiding force in one's daily existence. Building mental toughness with a Stoic mindset. Building mental toughness and adaptability is a vital component of integrating Stoic principles into daily life. At the heart of Stoicism lies a profound dedication to facing adversity with grace, clarity, and resilience. Doesn't promise a life free from challenge, but instead equips individuals with the mindset required to thrive amid uncertainty and hardship. To cultivate a Stoic mindset, one must first understand the importance of resilience. Life's unpredictability often tests us in ways we cannot anticipate. Consequently, developing resilience becomes crucial in navigating these turbulent waters. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, emphasize the value of equanimity in the face of adversity. By accepting that certain events are beyond our control, we can shift our focus to managing our reactions. In doing so, we strengthen our resolve and emerge tougher, regardless of circumstances. For instance, consider someone dealing with an unexpected job loss. A Stoic approach would involve acknowledging the initial shock and anxiety, but gradually redirecting energy toward what can be controlled. Updating a resume, expanding one's network, or acquiring new skills. Moreover, practicing Stoicism allows individuals to maintain calm and clarity during challenging situations. The practice encourages mindfulness and staying present, which are essential when confronted with stress. By regularly reflecting on personal experiences and responses, Stoics learn to identify their emotional triggers. This practice not only fosters self-awareness, but also helps cultivate a balanced perspective. When faced with a stressful situation at work, a Stoically trained mind might prioritize objective assessment over emotional reaction, seeking solutions rather than dwelling on the problem itself. In this way, maintaining composure becomes a tool for effective problem-solving and decision-making. Building mental toughness through Stoic practices lays the groundwork for perseverance and grit, qualities indispensable for enduring life's trials. Stoic teachings advocate for a proactive attitude, viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth. The concept of premeditation malorum, or negative visualization, serves as a guideline here. This involves mentally rehearsing possible difficulties, which prepares the mind to cope with potential setbacks. By anticipating challenges, individuals are less likely to be caught off guard and better equipped to handle them with steadfast determination. Picture a runner training for a marathon, visualizing the moment when fatigue sets in. Through this exercise, they mentally brace for the discomfort, enhancing their ability to push through when it occurs. Embracing the Stoic concept of impermanence further encourages adaptability and acceptance of change. The notion is that all things are transient, Recognizing this fosters a flexible mindset, ready to adjust when circumstances evolve. Stoicism teaches that accepting the inevitable ebb and flow of life reduces resistance to change, fostering peace of mind. For example, consider the end of a significant relationship. Instead of resisting or denying the change, embracing the reality that everything, including relationships, may not last forever can lead to healthier coping mechanisms and personal growth. To effectively integrate these Stoic practices, consider implementing a few key guidelines, especially in building mental toughness and adaptability. Start by identifying areas in life prone to causing stress or anxiety. Implement small, manageable Stoic exercises such as morning reflections or journaling about daily challenges and reactions. This practice facilitates tracking progress and pinpointing areas needing improvement. Additionally, intentionally expose yourself to minor discomforts, like taking cold showers or abstaining from a favorite treat. This builds the endurance needed for more significant challenges, reinforcing the notion that discomfort is not to be feared but embraced. Another practical step involves establishing a routine for regular introspection. Setting aside time each day for meditation or contemplation based on Stoic teachings can help strengthen mental fortitude. During this time, focus on the core principles of Stoicism: what is within your control, the impermanence of external factors, and the importance of gratitude for what you have. Lastly, engage in community activities or discussions related to Stoicism. Joining groups or participating in forums can provide support and different perspectives on applying Stoic principles. Sharing experiences with others who pursue similar goals creates a sense of camaraderie and accountability, motivating continued practice. Stoic practices for emotional well-being. Enhancing emotional well-being through Stoic practices offers a path to tranquility and resilience in our bustling modern lives. By adopting these ancient techniques, individuals can cultivate a deeper sense of peace and clarity that acts as a buffer against the chaos that often surrounds us. One foundational Stoic practice is meditation. Unlike some forms of meditation aimed at emptying the mind, Stoic meditation encourages focused reflection on one's thoughts and actions. It involves considering what is within our control and what lies beyond it. This awareness fosters serenity as we learn to release anxiety about things we cannot change, thereby promoting inner peace. For example, during a Stoic meditation session, an individual might reflect on their reaction to a recent event, identifying whether their emotional response was within their control. This deliberate introspection aids in developing a clearer understanding of oneself and one's emotional triggers. Hand in hand with meditation is the practice of Stoic journaling, a tool for processing emotions and reflecting on daily experiences. Writing about one's day allows for an exploration of emotional responses, bringing to light patterns in thought and behavior that may not be evident otherwise. This practice offers clarity, helping individuals discern between beneficial and harmful reactions. Through journaling, one can identify areas where they might adjust their approach or mindset, ultimately fostering personal growth. For instance, a person might write about a disagreement with a friend, unpacking their emotional response and contemplating how a Stoic perspective, focusing on what they can control, might have altered their experience positively. Practicing gratitude from a Stoic perspective is another effective way to enhance emotional well-being. Stoics emphasize appreciating what we have, rather than yearning for what we lack. This mindset shift is transformative, as it redirects focus from desires and deficiencies to abundance and contentment. Recognizing the value in everyday occurrences and relationships nurtures a profound sense of gratitude. Consider the simple act of receiving a smile from a stranger. A Stoic sees this as a gift, an opportunity to appreciate kindness in its purest form. By regularly acknowledging such moments, one trains the mind to prioritize appreciation over longing, which can significantly improve overall happiness. Additionally, Stoic exercises like negative visualization play a critical role in building mental preparedness for life's unpredictability. This technique involves imagining potential losses or challenges before they occur, which counterintuitively leads to greater appreciation and reduced fear of loss. By considering and preparing for possible negative outcomes, individuals decrease their anxiety and become more adept at handling adversity when it arises. For example, envisioning the temporary loss of a job prompts gratitude for current employment and prepares one mentally for exploring alternative opportunities if necessary. Such exercises fortify resilience, making life's inevitable vicissitudes less daunting. Incorporating these practices into daily routines does not require an overhaul of one's lifestyle, but rather a mindful integration of small, consistent habits. Begin by setting aside time each day, even just a few minutes, for Stoic meditation. Gradually introduce journaling, perhaps at the end of the day, to reflect and process emotions constructively. Embrace the notion of gratitude by acknowledging 3 positive aspects of your day, no matter how minor they may seem. Finally, make a habit of occasional negative visualization to bolster mental readiness for unexpected changes. Concluding thoughts. Reflecting on the integration of Stoic values into daily routines, this chapter has provided practical guidance for enhancing well-being through ancient wisdom. By aligning personal goals with Stoic virtues, individuals can navigate life's challenges with a clear sense of purpose and direction. The teachings of Seneca and Marcus Aurelius remind us that virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance are not abstract ideals, but actionable principles we can incorporate into everyday decisions. Whether it's through journaling, meditation, or mindful reflection, applying these timeless practices helps foster resilience and adaptability, allowing us to meet life's unpredictabilities with strength and composure. Building mental toughness encompasses more than just preparing for adversities. It involves cultivating a mindset anchored in the present and focused on controllable factors. Through practices such as negative visualization, regular reflection, and self-awareness, individuals can better understand their emotional responses and develop a balanced approach to life's complex situations. This chapter emphasizes that by embracing Stoic teachings, one can achieve emotional well-being, characterized by patience, humility, and a greater appreciation for life's simpler joys. Ultimately, adopting a Stoic-inspired routine leads to a purposeful life, rich with clarity and satisfaction, guided by enduring philosophical insights.